Hey sis, this is me with no makeup on. As you can see, I have discoloration, dark under eyes, and this is me with my flawless base routine. So today I'm going to be showing you guys how to achieve a flawless base like this. So we're only focusing on the complexion. So if you're interested, obviously just continue to watch. All right, so first and foremost, you want to start off with moisturizer. I'm taking my Elmis Pro Collagen Marine Cream. This is almost done, guys. This is what I've been using religiously. So we're going to start off with this and really make sure we're moisturizing the skin. This is what's going to give us that flawless base. You don't want to go on top of your face with makeup if it is not prepped. You definitely want to prep it with a moisturizer that works for your skin type. So if you're dry skin, something that has hyaluronic acid is really good. If you're oily combination, try and stay away from oils because you don't want to overproduce on your oils. All right, next is primer. I'm taking my Maybelline Grippy Serum Primer. Now, I want my makeup to grip and last all day, so I grabbed this one, as well as it's very hydrating. It's wintertime here in Canada. My skin has been drying out, so I've been opting for a lot of products that have hyaluronic acid, or it just claims that it's hydrating, just so that my skin stays plump and fresh. This is what you want. You don't want to go on top of your face with dry skin. So make sure that you moisturize and prime. So next is foundation. I'm taking my House Labs Triclone Skin Tech Foundation. I'm in the shade 480, and I'm taking 2 pumps. And with those 2 pumps, I'm gonna just apply them in dots on my face. And this is just gonna help me really control how much of the product I'm putting on my face. So you can see here, we're just going to really use up that product on both sides. I like to focus on the outer perimeter of my face. And then here I'm just taking my foundation brush and just blending that out. So you can see I'm using dabbing motions. We're not swiping, we're literally dabbing it into the skin until it disappears. And I know you guys can see I'm avoiding underneath my eyes. That area is going to be reserved for your concealer. So less product you apply underneath your eyes, the better. And you don't want to forget your neck or underneath your chin as well. All right, so you can see how everything came together. A lot of my discoloration and just patchiness on my face has disappeared because we did go in with a nice foundation. So next we're moving on to concealer. I'm taking my Too Faced Multi-Use Concealer, and you can see here I'm just showing you guys how my skin looks like before that concealer. We have a very clean and even base. So we're gonna work on the under eyes. So I'm taking that concealer, and honestly guys, this is such a full coverage concealer that I'm taking just a little bit of that concealer underneath the eyes, and we're gonna blend it out. So I like to start off with the edges of that concealer and then make my way up underneath the eyes and just blend it out. So I didn't cut this. I'm letting you guys see exactly how I end up blending this concealer out, and just like that, it disappears using that technique. So I'm going to show you guys again. You start with the edges and then you just make your way up underneath the eye. All right, and just like that, you can see that everything really disappeared and came together, and you do want to just put it up underneath the sides of your nose as well. So here I'm just applying it to my eyelids as well. I do have dark eyelids, so we want everything to be cohesive. So I just applied a bit of that to the eyelids and blended it out, and we're just gonna really bring everything together. So the under eyes along with the eyelids. And I didn't do my brows yet. In a second, you guys are gonna see how I end up doing my brows and just really bringing everything together. All right, so I'm going to take a bit of that concealer and put it on my forehead, down the bridge of my nose, Cupid's bow, and chin. And again, we're going to blend this out. And I did use a little bit of product, again, because this is such a full coverage concealer that you don't want to overuse it and look cakey. So when you're going in with very full coverage products, less is more. So again, for this part, I tried to limit how much I was cutting off. I wanted you guys to see really how I blend everything out. All right, so just like that, we did our highlighting step. Now you want to go back into your foundation brush and go over all the edges. This is what's going to bring everything together, let everything look cohesive and blended together. We don't want any harsh lines. We want everything to look like it's working together. So just go over the edges of that concealer. All right, so now we're moving on to brows. So I did take my Revlon Color Stay Brow Pencil. This is in the shade Soft Black. And I'm just gonna lightly fill in my brows. I really don't have much to do because I've been taming my brows. So all I'm doing is just taking really light strokes and just filling in any of the sparse areas to just create a fuller looking brow. So whatever you have to do for your brows, whether it's using a brow gel, a tint, anything like that, you can do it at this step right here. And then I'm just going to take my spoolie and just really disperse that product into the brows. And that's it for filling in the brows. Now I'm just going to take a flat brush and take a bit of that concealer, and we're just going to really shape the brows in place. This is just going to give us a more cleaner looking brow. And you can see I didn't go all the way with that concealer. I just really focused it on the arch of my brow. And then I'm just going to take my blending brush to blend it out. Again, less is more. So the less product you use, the better. You don't want to look cakey. You still want your skin to look like skin. So now I'm going in with setting powder. I'm going to take my Huda Beauty Easy Bake setting powder. This is in the shade Blondie. And I'm taking a velour puff and taking off that first layer of powder. Before going in, I like to just blend out the creases underneath my eyes before setting. That is super important. You don't want to be setting any creases. And then again, just lightly tapping that powder in. And you don't want to forget underneath your brows and your eyelids as well. Those are important and what's going to really set everything. So pretty much everywhere you applied your concealer, you want to go over that with the powder. All right, so you guys got the gist of everything. This is how it's coming together. So next I'm gonna move on to my finishing powder. So this is the Black Radiance Soft Focus finishing powder, and this is just a lightweight, finely milled powder that's going to just do the rest of the job in the areas that I didn't put any powder, and that's what's going to really set the rest of the face. All right, so moving on to bronzer, I'm taking my Fenty Beauty Instant Warmth Bronzer in the shade Mocha Mami, and this is what's going to bring back some warmth and dimension to the skin. So I'm just applying this to my forehead, my cheekbones, my jawline, and then down the bridge of my nose. You're going to see in a second, but this is again going to just warm up the skin and bring back some slight warmth and dimension to the skin. All right, so here for the nose, I just took the side of that powder brush. I didn't need to be precise because this is just a bronzer. So now I'm going in with blush. I'm taking my Black Radiance Baked Blush, and we're going to just apply this to the apples of the cheeks. This is what's gonna bring that rosy look to the skin. I've been opting for a red blush for the winter time, so love, love, love using this blush. And then taking the Instant Warmth Bronzer by Fenty, I just dipped back into that with a eyeshadow brush and just applied it into my crease just to define the eyelids and just kind of do something with the eyelids. This is actually optional, you don't need to do this. And then to set everything, we're going in with the Danessa Myricks Yummy Skin Blurring Balm Setting Spray. You definitely want to shake this before use, guys. And then this is just going to lock in the makeup. So that's it for base, guys. I'm gonna finish up the rest of my makeup off camera and show you guys the finishing look. All right, so this is the finishing look, guys. We got a flawless base with super easy steps. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Let me know what you guys want to see next in the comments below, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye, guys.